What if the car you buy next turns out to be your biggest regret? Hidden issues like engine failures, endless repairs, and sky-high costs could turn your dream ride into a nightmare. Today, we're counting down the 20 worst cars to buy, according to Consumer Reports. Stick around so you don't end up making a mistake that'll haunt your wallet for years. Number 20. The Chevrolet Blazer. First glance. The Chevrolet Blazer looks like an appealing SUV. Its bold design and modern features grab attention immediately. Starting at around $35,000, it comes with a turbocharged 2.0-liter engine that delivers 228 horsepower and 258 pounds-ft of torque. On paper, that sounds solid. But the problems start piling up once you hit the road. Imagine cruising down the highway, when suddenly the engine stalls, leaving you stranded with warning lights flashing. That's a reality many Blazer owners have faced. Consumer Reports has flagged serious reliability concerns with this model. Fuel efficiency is another letdown. Averaging just 22 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway, numbers that fall short for a mid-size SUV at this price. Safety doesn't shine either. In crash tests, the Blazer scored poorly, raising red flags for families. Add in multiple recalls for issues with the fuel system and airbags, plus rapid depreciation that makes it hard to resell. And you're left with a vehicle that's more headache than value. And believe it or not, the next SUV is even worse. Number 19. The Lincoln Aviator. The Lincoln Aviator markets itself as the ultimate luxury SUV, with prices starting at $53,000 and reaching up to $88,000 for the black label trim with its sleek design, upscale interior, and a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 engine pumping out 400 horsepower. It looks impressive, but looks can be deceiving. The Aviator has been plagued with problems ranging from electrical system failures and faulty airbags to malfunctioning transmissions. Owners of models from 2020 to 2024 have reported constant recalls and repair bills, making this luxury experience anything but premium. Fuel economy is another disappointment, averaging just 18 miles per gallon combined, far behind rivals like the BMW X5 or Audi Q7. And while Lincoln aims to provide refinement, many drivers find its handling clumsy and its interior lacking for the price tag. Throw in high maintenance costs and frequent trips to the shop, and you're essentially paying more for stress than comfort. Unless you enjoy watching your money disappear into endless repairs, the Aviator is a ride to avoid. But wait until you hear what's next, a car that might shock you. Number 18. The Volvo XC60. The Volvo XC60 has the kind of sophisticated look and plush interior that instantly attracts attention. With a reputation for safety, it seems like the perfect choice for luxury buyers. Priced at around $53,000, it offers advanced driver assistance features and a sleek, modern cabin. But beneath the polished image, owners face a different story. Reliability has been a recurring issue, with many reporting frequent transmission problems, unexpected engine stalls, and glitchy infotainment systems that make everyday driving frustrating. Even the very features designed to make the car safer, like lane keeping assist, have been known to malfunction. In 2024 alone, the XC60 faced 3 major recalls. Add to that a fuel efficiency of just 22 miles per gallon, and it's clear this SUV struggles to deliver on its promises. It's a tough pill to swallow when a car in this price range feels so underwhelming. Add in the sky-high repair and maintenance costs, and the Volvo XC60 quickly becomes a vehicle that drains your wallet while testing your patience. Unless you're willing to trade peace of mind for a stylish badge, this is one SUV best left avoided. Number 17. Rivian R1 Ton Paper. The Rivian R1T looks like the future of adventure. With rugged styling and cutting-edge technology, it promises to redefine what a modern truck can be. But with a starting price of $72,000, those promises don't come cheap, and the reality is even costlier. Sure, the 314-mile range and off-road capabilities sound impressive, but the ownership experience tells another story. Drivers report constant headaches, software glitches, suspension failures, and limited charging options that can leave you stranded far from help. In 2024 alone, Rivian had to issue 4 separate recalls. Even when repairs are necessary, the limited number of certified technicians means long wait times that stretch into weeks. And let's not forget the charging ports Rivian's proprietary. Connectors make it nearly impossible to recharge unless you stumble upon one of their rare stations. For all its innovation, the R1T feels less like a reliable partner and more like a gamble. Unless you thrive on unpredictability, this is one adventure truck you're better off watching in the rearview mirror. Number 16. Polestar. The Polestar 2 came onto the scene with big ambitions, with a starting price of $50,000 and a sleek design powered by Google's advanced infotainment system. It was marketed as the EV that would redefine electric driving. The truth: many owners quickly discovered that this revolutionary car comes with frustrating flaws. While it turns heads on the road, living with it is another matter. The infotainment system has a habit of freezing or crashing mid-drive, leaving drivers exasperated. Its range of 270 miles lags behind key competitors like the Tesla Model 3, and early models faced 3 major recalls. Worse yet, some battery failures have caused complete system shutdowns, stranding drivers without warning. Repairs aren't simple either. Polestar's sparse service network makes even minor fixes a drawn-out ordeal. Instead of feeling futuristic, the Polestar too often feels like an unfinished prototype, unless you're willing to trade innovation for constant inconvenience. This is one EV that's best avoided. Number 15. Ford Bronco Few. Names in the automotive world carry as much nostalgia as the Ford Bronco. Starting at around $40,000 with rugged trims like the Bronco Raptor climbing toward $70,000. This SUV was designed to capture the spirit of freedom and off-road adventure. Its bold retro styling and trail-ready features make it an instant head-turner. But behind the excitement lies a list of serious issues. Owners report cracked fuel injectors that pose dangerous fire risks and faulty removable roofs that don't seal properly, letting in wind and water. For a vehicle meant to conquer the wilderness, the Bronco struggles to deliver on basic reliability. Transmission problems and fuel leaks are also common with the Ford Bronco, leaving drivers stranded far from civilization. Comfort isn't its strong suit either. The interior materials feel cheaper than expected at this price, and the noisy cabin makes highway driving exhausting. Fuel economy is another weak point, averaging just 17 miles per gallon. Every commute feels like a financial hit. While the Bronco excels off-road, it fails to deliver the reliability needed for everyday life. Unless you're tackling trails every weekend, this SUV is more likely to drain your wallet and patience. And if you think that's bad, the next car on our list is even worse. Number 14. Buick Encore. Compact enough for tight city streets and priced at around $27,000. The Buick Encore might look like a practical choice, but once again, appearances can be deceiving. Under the hood, the problems begin. Owners often describe the Encore as painfully sluggish, especially during highway merges or uphill climbs. Its 1.4-liter turbocharged engine struggles so much you might question whether you'll clear that semi in time. For a vehicle marketed as agile, its lack of power feels like a cruel joke. Reliability is another sore spot: recurring transmission failures, faulty air conditioning, and glitchy electrical systems landed at the mechanic far too often. Even with a decent fuel economy of 25 miles per gallon, the constant repair bills outweigh the savings. Add in an outdated infotainment system and missing modern safety features, and the Encore feels stuck in the past. It lacks performance, confidence, and peace of mind. But if you think the Encore is bad, wait until you hear about the Dodge Durango. Number 13. Dodge Durango. The Dodge Durango has built its reputation on power and versatility. Starting at around $40,000 and soaring to an eye-watering $120,000 for the SRT Hellcat trim. It's marketed as the SUV that can do it all. With best-in-class towing capacity and a blistering 0-60 time under 5 seconds, the Durango sounds unstoppable until it isn't. Beneath the muscle lies a laundry list of problems, recurring engine issues, and mysterious ticking noises, often linked to exhaust manifold failures, are common. And when things go wrong, maintenance costs aren't cheap. Fuel economy is another disaster, averaging just 15 miles per gallon with the V8. For a family SUV, safety ratings are underwhelming, while the outdated interior tech feels behind the curve. Even daily use can be frustrating. Its bulky frame makes parking and maneuvering in tight spaces a chore. Unless you're ready to bleed cash on fuel and repairs, the Durango is more trouble than it's worth. But if that surprised you, the next vehicle takes disappointment to a whole new level. Number 10. Nissan Frontier. The Nissan Frontier has long carried a reputation as a dependable workhorse. Starting at $29,000, it promises rugged durability and off-road strength that appeals to truck enthusiasts. But for many, that reputation hasn't held up. Older models, particularly from 2005 to 2018, became notorious for transmission failures, engine breakdowns, and defective fuel systems. These aren't minor inconveniences, they're wallet-draining disasters that can leave you stranded at the worst possible moment. Imagine heading out for a weekend adventure only to have your truck break down miles from help and with no cell service. Even the 2022 redesign, while addressing some issues, still leaves the Frontier behind its rivals. Inside, the cabin feels basic and outdated. The stiff suspension makes every bump feel like a jolt, and fuel economy lags at just 18 miles per gallon. For buyers looking for both power and reliability, the Frontier's hidden costs make it a risky bet. But if you think that's bad, the next car on the list fails in ways no family should ever have to experience. Number 9. Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. The Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid is marketed as the ultimate family minivan, spacious, fuel-efficient, and eco-friendly. Starting at around $44,000, it looks like the perfect choice for modern families. But for many owners, that promise of convenience quickly turns into frustration. Picture this. It's early morning, the kids are strapped in, and you're already late for school. You press the start button, and nothing happens. The Pacifica Hybrid has been plagued by EV battery and charging issues. Owners frequently report frozen touchscreens, malfunctioning battery warmers, and charging failures that leave them stranded when reliability matters most. And it gets worse. Chrysler recalled over 67,000 Pacifica Hybrids built between 2017 and 2023 for problems ranging from defective wiring connectors to engine stalling mid-drive. A terrifying reality for families. Even with its impressive 82 miles per gallon equivalent and quiet ride, the long-term reliability issues and high repair costs overshadow its strengths. For families looking for a dependable daily driver, this minivan could turn your routine into one costly headache after another. Number 8. Volkswagen Jetta. The Volkswagen Jetta has been a staple of the compact sedan market for decades. Starting at just $22,000, it's known for being stylish, practical, and affordable. But once again, what looks good on paper doesn't always hold up on the road. Owners of recent models have reported a recurring nightmare: sudden engine stalls, transmission failures, and electrical glitches that turn even short commutes into stressful experiences. Models from 2019 to 2021, in particular, have earned a reputation for leaving drivers stranded. Safety concerns add to the frustration, with recalls issued for defective fuel lines, malfunctioning airbags, and ignition coil failures. Crash test. Results remain mediocre, leaving buyers uneasy about protection in a collision. On top of that, the cabin often feels cheap, with low-quality materials and outdated infotainment technology. While the Jetta may seem affordable up front, the hidden repair bills and reliability problems make it a poor long-term investment. And if you think that's bad, the next vehicle will make you wonder how it's still being sold. Number 7. Land Rover Range Rover. Sport. The Land Rover Range Rover Sport is marketed as the pinnacle of luxury SUVs, starting at $83,000 and climbing. Well over $120,000 for top trims. It's designed to impress with its plush interiors, advanced tech, and powerful engines. On the surface, it exudes sophistication. But owning one, that's where the nightmare begins. Imagine gliding through town, confident in its prestige, when suddenly the dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree. Brake system failures, chronic electrical issues, and faulty suspension components are just the beginning. Reliability has been a long-standing Achilles heel for the Range Rover Sport. With repeated recalls for engine and transmission failures, that can cost thousands to repair. And those luxury features, they come with sky-high maintenance bills, requiring specialized technicians that make even simple fixes outrageously expensive. Despite its impressive performance, the Range Rover Sport's reputation is one of breakdowns, headaches, and bills that leave owners questioning whether the luxury is worth it. Number 6. Fiat 500 Elfa. Fiat 500 tries to win buyers over. With its quirky styling, European charm, and playful personality. Starting at around $24,000, it seems like an affordable, unique choice for drivers who want something different. But for many owners, that charm fades fast. The 500L has earned a reputation for constant headaches, engine stalling, transmission failures, and electrical issues are all too common, leaving drivers stranded and frustrated. Models built between 2014 and 2017 are especially notorious, plagued with frequent breakdowns and costly repairs. Safety doesn't save it either. Recalls have been issued for serious problems like airbags failing to deploy and fuel system leaks. Inside, the cabin feels cheap, with bumpy handling that ruins the ride experience. And perhaps the biggest blow: rapid depreciation. Many owners report losing nearly half the car's value within just 3 years, a financial hit no one wants. If reliability and resale value matter to you, the Fiat 500L is a mistake best avoided. Think small cars are the only culprits. Think again. The GMC Sierra 1500 proves even big trucks can be just as unreliable. Number 5. GMC Sierra 1500. The GMC Sierra 1500 is marketed as a full-size truck built for strength, power, and rugged charm. With a price range between $39,000 and $87,000. It looks like the perfect fit for drivers needing utility and capability. But beneath the bold exterior, the Sierra has struggled with major reliability issues. Models from 2014 to 2019 have been plagued by transmission failures, recurring engine problems, and electrical malfunctions. Steering components are another weak point, with loose or failing parts making the truck difficult and sometimes dangerous to control. Recalls have further damaged its reputation, addressing everything from brake failures to engine block, heater fires. And for all its tough marketing, its fuel economy drags at just 17 miles per gallon, making every trip to the pump a punishment. Sure, the Sierra boasts impressive towing capacity, but frequent breakdowns and hidden maintenance costs wipe out much of its appeal. For buyers who need a dependable truck, the Sierra is more risk than reward. And if you think a low price guarantees a solid deal, the next SUV on our list will make you think twice. Number 4. Hyundai Tucson. The Hyundai Tucson is often advertised as a reliable will teats a libel. Affordable crossover sleek design, tech-filled interior, and a starting price of around $22,000 make it a tempting option for budget-conscious buyers. But for many owners, the true cost becomes clear after the purchase. Reliability is a huge concern. Earlier models, especially from 2016 to 2019, are infamous for catastrophic engine failures. Owners report engines seizing without warning, stalling mid-drive, and even catching fire due to faulty oil pumps. These aren't minor inconveniences, they're serious safety hazards that have led to widespread recalls. But the problems don't stop there. Faulty braking systems and electrical shorts have also increased fire risks, raising further safety. Red flags. And while Hyundai markets the Tucson as practical, its fuel economy of around 26 miles per gallon lags behind competitors that offer more efficiency and fewer breakdowns. What seems like a bargain SUV too often turns into a money pit of repairs and stress. But if you think that's troubling, wait until you hear about our next entry, a luxury sedan that fails drivers in all the wrong ways. Number 3. Tesla. Model Y sleek, tech-savvy, and starting at around $48,000. The Tesla Model Y has built a reputation as the EV of the future. With up to 330 miles of range and advanced autonomous driving features, it's no wonder it has a passionate fan base. But behind the hype lies a reality many owners can't ignore. Build quality remains one of its biggest flaws. Reports of uneven panel gaps, paint defects, misaligned doors, squeaky interiors, and even water leaks are far too common. While the technology feels futuristic, the craftsmanship often doesn't match the price tag. The driving experience also brings its own problems. Sudden screen blackouts can leave drivers without access to critical controls mid-drive, while phantom braking, where the car slams on the brakes for no reason, adds anxiety to every trip. Despite its innovations, the Model Y's quality control issues make it a risky purchase. If you believe technology outweighs reliability, this EV might change your mind. But if you think EV troubles are concerning, the next car proves that mechanical nightmares can last for decades. Number 2. Alfa Romeo Stelvio. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio is a luxury SUV designed to impress with its Italian styling and thrilling performance. Starting at about $47,000, it promises elegance and sportiness on the road. But for many owners, that beauty hides a costly and frustrating reality. While the turbocharged engine delivers impressive acceleration, the Stelvio is plagued by constant warning lights and recurring mechanical problems. Electrical failures, malfunctioning sensors, and software glitches are common, making every drive feel like a gamble. Maintenance is another nightmare. Replacement parts are expensive, and finding technicians familiar with the brand's complexity often means paying a premium. Even routine service can feel like a logistical battle. And a poor reliability record, repeated breakdowns, and steep depreciation, and the Stelvio becomes more liability than luxury. It's proof that sometimes beauty really isn't worth the price. And finally, we reach number 1, the car that takes unreliability to a shocking extreme. Number 1, Mitsubishi Mirage, first glance. The Mitsubishi Mirage stands out for one thing: price. With a starting cost of just $17,000, it's one of the cheapest cars on the market. Small, lightweight, and marketed as a budget-friendly choice for first-time buyers, it seems appealing. But the Mirage quickly proves the old saying true: you get what you pay for. Its 3-cylinder engine produces a mere 76 horsepower, making even basic driving a chore. Merging onto highways feels risky as it struggles to reach traffic speeds. The clunky transmission and loud, droning engine noise make the driving experience outdated and exhausting. Inside, comfort is non-existent. The cabin is filled with cheap materials and bare-bones features that highlight just how many corners were cut. Owners have reported screeching brakes, frequent transmission failures, and other reliability concerns. Even it's 36 miles per gallon. Fuel efficiency doesn't make up for the frustration of constant repairs. To make matters worse, poor crash test ratings raise serious safety concerns. It's no surprise Mitsubishi is discontinuing the Mirage, a clear reminder that cheap doesn't always mean smart.